What is teaming on official small tribes? Everyone says something, everyone has their own version of what is going on. But to get a clear answer, I went to the official website of ARK to read the rules on teaming with my own eyes, and all they say was this: no teaming. To maintain the intent and the spirit of the small tribe servers, players are not permitted to form informal alliances between tribes, including cross-server. So what does that mean? Let's keep reading. This includes such things as joint trade against one or more tribes, 12 versus 6, etc. Building bases together to provide mutual defenses. These rules are very vague. It's a good intent, don't get me wrong. Less people in a tribe, whole different experience. But tell me, what is that even mean? What are the limits? What you can do and what you can't do? This is so vague. It is actually insane. Can you even trade? Can you even do boss fights together? By just looking at these few words, can you be certain of anything? No, you can't. But since no one is complaining about teaming to trade or teaming to do boss fights or teaming to farm, this was not my area of investigation. So with the knowledge I get from other players, I don't think I would be wrong if I say this: teaming to trade, teaming to do boss fights, teaming to farm, and teaming to scout, all allowed. All of these are legal teaming. So which kind of teaming is illegal? What is the limitations of teaming when you do PvP, when you raid, and when you do raid defense? Alright, so as stated here, you can't form informal alliances. What does that mean? What is an informal alliance? They gave two examples. Let's start with the second one. Building bases together or provide mutual defenses. So you cannot build too close to each other. How close? How close you can build and you can't build? Does this mean if there's a tribe next to your base, like you are seeing them, they are in your render distance, you have to raid them? You must raid them or you are teaming. So you're not allowed to be friendly on official PvP. How about if you live on Valguero, Oil Cave and Spider Cave? Do they have to fight each other? Keeping the prime spots safe and secure and not attacking each other. How this is not providing mutual defenses? Do they have to fight each other? Otherwise, are they teaming by not attacking each other? How is that even make sense? Alright, so let's move to the first one. Joint raids are not allowed. 12 people cannot attack 6 people. Let's call this teaming to attack. This rule sounds pretty clear, but it's not. What if you have two bases? Now, two tribes attacking one tribe. Each attacks one of your base. They are obviously teaming. Now, the rule is broken or not. Is that illegal teaming? Or do you get immunity at your other bases because you are getting attacked in one base? And the most important question, if tribe A has a base and tribe B attacks that base, and the tribe B needs to build a fob when attacking. Now, no teaming means, does this fob immune to other players? No one is allowed to touch that fob. Is that the rule? If this is the rule, why they do not enforce it? So many ARK YouTubers and so many ARK streamers get teamed on all the time. And when this was happening, why no one was getting banned or getting dev wiped for teaming to defend? I know people gets banned for teaming to attack. I seen that. If more than one tribe builds a fob in front of your base, they will get dev wiped. I seen that on streams. I don't think they get banned, but they will get dev wiped. That is still something. Now, what do we do for teaming to defend? I asked around and I couldn't get answer that was rock solid. So I sent a ticket. This ticket right here, I sent this more than a year ago. You know my schedule, it's pretty late. That is why you are watching this video right now, not a year ago. Anyway, rule says teaming is not allowed, but gives a vague explanation what teaming is. Joint raids against one or more tribes. 12 men shouldn't attack 6 men at the same time. Okay, how about 10 minutes later? Is that okay? How about 2 hours later? There can be more questions asked about this rule, but this was the one I asked. building bases together to provide mutual defenses. Now, do I have to raid my neighbor? People could easily say, I don't have the time, I gotta go farm, I don't have enough guns for it. And most importantly, please give this simple question a clear and solid answer. Tribe A builds a base. Tribe B builds a fob to raid that base. Tribe C comes and attacks the raiding Tribe B's fob. Is this teaming or not? Is this allowed or not? Thank you. So, after 2 weeks later, they answered my ticket. And they gave me a very simple and clear answer. It was actually a solid answer. They said, building near a player is not a crime. But if you both build in a cave or have shared defenses, this can result in enforcement action. And now, here is the solid answer. Fobs are allowed to be teamed on at this time. If a tame Titan is on the server, it can be teamed as well. Sincerely, Enforcer Captain Morgan. So, I was not expecting an answer this clear. They actually said fobs are allowed to be teamed on. They used the word teamed. So, now you see what the devs said. Teaming to defend is actually allowed. That is why nobody is getting banned. And that is why nobody is getting dev wiped. Because of teaming to defend. Not because they got some pocket devs. Not because they got some backdoor deals with the devs. It is simply because most of the people are wrong about teaming rules. Well, I heard about people talking about dirty devs, but I never seen any evidence of that. So I don't work for Wildcard. If something like that ever happened and it's not public information, I don't know. But I'm not gonna make a judgment call on hearsay. Now, I was gonna say, if you are playing on small tribes, if you plan to play on small tribes, join a mega alliance, lock down a server, team to defend like everyone else, team on the raiders, team on the fobs, make your server unraidable, untouchable, just like all the other mega tribes. They are already doing that, and they are deceiving the new players. You go to the small tribes thinking you only gonna have to fight 6 players, but actually they came with 60 players and they crush you. You have no chance. Now, teaming to defend is allowed. You can team too and level the playfield. Fight on an even ground. But I will not say that. I will not say it because recently they changed the teaming rules. They just changed the teaming rules. So forget everything I said so far and never play small tribes. But we're not done yet. I still have 5 things to say. Anyway, so what is the new teaming rules? I heard people saying, now if you team on fobs, you will get dev wipe or banned. Now I know not to trust hearsay. So I just sent another ticket. This time they took their time. It took them a month to give me an answer. So I said this. I heard teaming rules are changed, but I couldn't find it in the patch notes. What you said in this ticket last year, is it still valid? Can you confirm if this is changed or not? And this is the answer they gave me. Apologies for my late response with regards to the older ticket you have referenced. The only change is that we now consider a fob a base. More than one tribe attacking a fob, most instances, we consider teaming, and at this time is enforceable. So, as of now, teaming to defend is not allowed. This is massive enforcement workforce, but I think they realized allowing teaming to defend, causing entire servers getting on lockdowns by alliances. I know this with experience. I lived in a server where almost every base location is taken and built up by just one mega tribe. You didn't see that yet, but you will. Well, you might think this is a step in the good way, but I think small tribes are still a huge mess. Mega tribes will still exist. They will have 10 tribes farming together. That's still allowed. Unlimited resources. Account sharing, and that is still allowed. Unlimited battle time. They will be online all the time and attacking. If you are like me, thinking it's gonna be 6 versus 6, you will always be outgunned and outnumbered. And I'm not even gonna talk about real money trading, the RMT. That is horrible. I'm not even gonna go there. That is the worst thing about small tribes. So, this is gonna be the end of this video. If you ever want to play small tribes, either join a mega alliance or just play it casual. So you don't have to farm like crazy. Hide your dinos, hide your stuff, raid and grief random servers. Do not build up. do not invest months of farming, you're gonna end up a tribe with 10 times more members attacking you without breaking the teaming rules. They will break your base. Thank you for watching, dear watchers. See you on the next video.